Okay, the next transfer that we are going to be doing is what we call is a stand pivot transfer. And this transfer can be performed either with an assistive device or without one. So for this one, we're going to be using the walker. And a walker can be adjusted by these buttons down here. You're just going to push down and adjust the walker to your patient's height. And to measure a patient's height, you want to make sure that when they are standing straight up, that their wrists fall and they sit in line with the handles of this walker. For this walker, it's a little too tall for me because I would have to come up a little bit, but for Shalika, I think this will be okay. You just want to make sure that your patient isn't leaning forward or that their shoulders aren't all the way into their ears. I'm going to make sure that anytime I transfer my patient, that I transfer them to their strong side if they have one. I'm going to rearrange the room, get the chair set up, and make sure everything's locked before I even start moving my patient. I want to make sure that her feet are flat and that they're underneath her just a little bit. I don't want to stand someone and their feet are too far ahead of them. I want them to be able to push up and to assist me. I generally like to keep one foot in front of the wheel so I can make sure that my assistive device doesn't go forward. And with my extra hand, I might put a little pressure down here on the walker. With this hand, I'm going to put it onto the gait belt. I'm never going to hold a gait belt down like this. I want my hand to be under like this. Okay? When she goes to stand up, I never want her pulling with both hands on the walker, because what that's going to do is that's going to tilt your walker and that's going to create a fall risk for your patient. I either want her pushing up from wherever she's standing from, or I want one hand on the walker, one hand on the bed. So for this one, I'm going to make sure, I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3, you can stand. I want to make sure that I'm asking her questions that are appropriate. Are you feeling dizzy? Do you feel lightheaded? And make sure that she has her balance before we start moving. Okay, whenever you're ready, I like to start moving and transferring to the wheelchair. Just going to pivot. Once she gets right here, I'm running out of room to be standing next to my patient. So I'm going to keep my hands on the gait belt and I'm going to bring them all the way around. I'm going to cue her to make sure that she backs up all the way to the chair until she can feel the chair on the back of her legs. Do you feel it?
Yes.
Okay, whenever you're ready, I want you to reach back for an armrest and you can sit. Okay, I never take my hand off of the gait belt and I'm cueing her to reach back. That way she doesn't fall and collapse into the chair. And so that is going to be your stand pivot transfer.